Welcome to the stage, your last act of this section, Ranen. Keep it going until we get to the stage.
How's everyone? You good? Anyone seen that Jeffrey Dahmer? It's fucking good, isn't it? It's fucking, yeah, it's turned me on. I noticed one thing about that Jeffrey Dahmer thing. Like, there's a bit in the series towards the end when, like, he's doing an interview with his dad on national television, and he's talking to his dad for the first time about eating people, and his dad does something so beautiful. He touches him and says, "I love you, son." And I realized after 32 years of being alive, my dad's never said "I love you," and I've eaten 0 people. Jesus Christ. I'm newly single. I think I gave my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend, the ick. Because sometimes I feel like I give myself the ick. Do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes I'll be at home, listening to some Barry White with some baby oil, pleasuring myself. You definitely know what I mean. And then after I finish, I go to the toilet to clean myself off, and I look in the mirror and I think, maybe we should see different people. My ex was, she was white. Shout out to white women. It's not supposed to be celebrated. That's supposed to be weird. You were like, yes. No, she was also queer and she was into kink. And when I met her, I was not into kink. So she kept calling me vanilla, which was confusing because I thought I was chocolate all this time. And she was queer. So she kept saying, as a minority, I feel... What about me, though? You know what I mean? And then when we started having sex, she was like, "I want you to tie me up. I want you to choke me. I want you to put me in chains." And I was like, "Are you trying to take slavery from me now? What is going on?" Her big thing was she really wanted to have a threesome. And I didn't really want to do it because I'm socially awkward. And I don't like group work. Not a fan. Also, there's no HR process for a fucking threesome, you know what I mean? And also, the biggest reason why I didn't want to have a threesome is because I'm very insecure. So I'm scared if I had a threesome, I'd end up sounding like a 90s garage MC. Because part way through, I'll be like, if you're having a good time tonight, make some noise. Ollie, Ollie, Ollie. I know, it's disgusting, it's disgusting. I went to New York recently. Anyone been to New York? Yeah. Guys, I don't know if you know this. America, really racist, it turns out. I was on the metro in Brooklyn, and this white lady sat opposite me. She looked at me, and she moved down the carriage. And I got so choked up. I was like, finally, I'm getting the authentic American experience. But it kind of reminded me of like London and the whole Black Lives Matter movement. Do you remember that during lockdown when everyone was upset? Black people were like, fuck this. Women were like, me too. And then some weirdos were like, the earth is flat. We don't. It reminded me of that for like one really beautiful reason. Like, I live in Clapton, my 4 best mates, they're all white. I did that joke last time at the Blackout and I got gonged off immediately for having white friends. So yeah, your fault. Anyway, I live in Clapton with 4 best mates. They're all white. And during that whole period when it was all kicking off, they did something very beautiful. They went and bought themselves books about race to educate themselves, which is very touching. But at the same time, isn't that kind of like the whitest thing ever? Do you know what I mean? To be like, oh shit, I'm racist. What should I do? Go to Waterstones, buy an instruction manual. Page 1, don't be a cunt. I don't normally do a lot of race comedy. It's a new thing that I've started to do, mainly because it makes white guys like you uncomfortable. This guy's looking around. I'm not white. What do you mean? Like, I listen to Tion Wayne, bruv. I don't know about you. I'm joking. But I like doing race comedy because sometimes you find out stuff about yourself. Like, as a black man, I can say what I want, but I can't do what I want. And as a white guy, you can do what you want, but you can't say what you want. Makes you fucking angry, doesn't it? It's like, fuck you, bro. Like, for example, I don't believe this, but I could be like, you know, all white guys are evil. And there's a good portion of this room that'd be like, he's got a point. But you couldn't come on stage and be like, all black. You wouldn't even get to the end of the census. You get fired on the spot.
Give up for Ranen, everyone! Yeah!